So I got a lot of really great larger items. Now we can go ahead and take a look at some smalls. I went to one show where it was pick two for $2 or pick two for $3. Again, I don't remember how much this stuff was, but it was a good deal to a point where I went ahead and bought them. So let's go ahead and jump into this stuff, shall we? There's a lot to get through. So we've got a really awesome chicken tenders McDonald's toy from 1989. I don't think this came from this one seller. It's a mixture of different things from different sellers, but still very cool. This is a wooden push puppet. It's got a dog on it. You push down on the bottom and he basically falls over. Fun little toy. This I believe to be a reproduction lady head, lady bust. I don't think it's all that old, but I do know that people like to collect these. She does have a little bit of paint loss to her, but what doesn't? That's got a little bit of age to it, right? So I picked up this. Actually, I think I won this. Like, it was like a pick one for free or whatever. It's got a lady on it. It's a souvenir shaker from Idaho. I probably shouldn't have bought this, but, you know, when you're in the moment of something. And I will tell you, I did spend quite a bit on Whatnot in the beginning. I haven't bought anything in there in months. So, yeah. I got this adorable bunny skiing figurine. Made in Japan. It's got some wear and tear to it, you know, because it's older. I really don't remember what I spent, you guys. I wish I remembered, but I just don't. These were sold as a set. These are little, like, made in Japan Toby mugs. Got a lady and a gentleman. I will sell those as a set. I think they are very, very fun. I got this Starburst glass. It does have some wear and tear to it. That's probably from their booth, because I know the people that I bought this from had an antique booth, and I guess when they didn't sell it in their space, they brought it home and sold it on Whatnot. Like I said, it does have some wear and tear, but it is Starburst. It'd be great in your bathroom with makeup brushes or things like that on it. We've got a Coca-Cola lighter. This one, I think, is unfortunately missing the lighter part of it, but that's okay. These are great to have. This will just go in my junk jar. These I absolutely love, and when I saw them in the show, I had to pick them up. It's a King and Queen Toby mug from, like, the playing cards. I thought those were absolutely fantastic, so those had to come home with me. Not sure if this is old. This is just an owl pendant. Really neat. Black. It definitely has like a 70s look to it. Even if it's not old, it's still a really nice piece. I did get these Santa and Christmas tree salt and pepper shakers. I thought they were really interesting. Never seen them before. They are definitely older because of the cork bottoms. Oh, jeez. Sorry, guys. I have had these before. I sent a set to Katie, Vintage and Vinyl. These are made by Enesco. They're just little, like, Edison phonograph salt and pepper shakers. Actually, no, they're not Enesco. I'm sorry. They're Artmark. But those are really cool if you are a vinyl, I don't want to say vinyl junkie, but vinyl collector, or you just like the look of that style from the early 1900s into the 1920s or so. I knew I had bought one of these before. I just didn't know where it was, and I found out that I got it on Whatnot. Oops. This, I think, is Westmoreland. I could be wrong. It is missing its eyes, but I think I could probably replace those. Milk glass, owl mug, really cool. Not a mug, I'm sorry, a creamer. This was really interesting, this old pipe. So when I saw it in the Whatnot sale, I had to pick it up. It does look like it was used. I thought I saw a mark on here somewhere. I just don't remember. But really unique and really different. Almost looks like a tiki, doesn't it? I know some of you all like the geisha ware. So I did find this set here in that sale. And yeah, probably made in Japan. Great pieces. And the last thing I'd like to share with you all from this portion of the Whatnot stuff is this dog figurine with the bow. Really cute. She's made by World Creations of Orimco, Japan. Thought she was darling, and I thought somebody would like to purchase that. So that's all that stuff from that segment. Like I said, I bought a pish posh of everything, and I got some of these. These are really cool. I've got two, it looks like they're handmade watermelon, what do you want to call these? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it right now. Pot holders. Pot holders. Why couldn't I think of that word? So I got two of those. I'll sell that as a set, of course. I got this. I think this is a, I don't know if it's considered a doily because it's not. When I think of a doily, I think of like a crocheted kind of a thing, but it's definitely got a boho look to it. I think I washed it. I think I did end up washing this when I got it. So it is nice and clean. Great colors, would be great for boho. If you didn't want to use it as a doily, you could frame it up and put it on the wall as art, which I think is a great idea. And then I got this pot holder. It definitely has like a Carol Brady look to it. It is clean. I don't see any stains or anything on it. So those were some really great pickups. Alrighty, moving right along here. I've got another great assortment of items. So we've got this blue piece of glass. I don't know if it's an ashtray or not, because there aren't any I want to say grooves in the rim here. And it does have an applied handle, which is awesome. So I will do my research on that. I don't know if that's like any major glass brand or, you know, maker, not brand. But yeah, I liked the color of it, and I think he sold that to me for like a bulk buy. So I went ahead and picked that up. This was really interesting too. I liked the look of it. It almost reminds me of an artist's like paint palette. It does have a signature on it. It says Marcus Lavelle on it. That could very well have been like a hobbyist piece, but it was still really neat if you like a funky look. Now you all know anything with Marilyn Monroe on it is a favorite of mine. I got this book. It's Marilyn by Norman Mailer. I was about to say Norman Miller. That's from 1973. I got a bag of old photographs. I don't want to take them all out and show them to you because that would take forever. But yeah, I'm thinking about maybe doing like crafters lots, like maybe selling 12 photos for maybe like $3 or $4, because I know that people like to craft with them. So I thought that would be kind of a neat idea. Like I'd pick 12 random photos out and sell them to someone. And they don't cost very much to ship either. I'm loving this deco shaker. That's probably for sugar because of all the holes in it. Isn't that just fantastic? I love geometric deco stuff. So when I saw that, I had to pick it up. This is just a single piggy shaker. I probably shouldn't have picked it up. It is Christ. I wish I could find its mate. Maybe I would make a little money on it if I had that. But I think this was a giveaway item, so I won it, and I just picked it up. We've got this piece here. This is almost like a heavier, like pottery ceramic piece. It says, it's probably Greek letters, because it says handmade in Greek and 24 karat gold. I'll do my research on that. I'm not sure that that has a lot of value, but I just liked the grapevine pattern. And I know that a lot of you all like this kind of style too, because this is kind of boho-y, Hollywood Regency-esque. I did find some old readers. Some of these can do pretty well on eBay. I guess people like the old optometry stuff. So those were a good pickup. Anytime I see a really unique piece of jewelry, I like to pick it up. This is a watch, like a really old, thin watch. It's got a neat, intricate design on it, almost like lacquer. It says Jai Deluxe Quartz. So that'll probably be in my junk jar. I will look it up just to see. This was a really interesting necklace. It looks like it's got Julius Caesar on it. There's no markings or anything on it, but I thought, like I said, it was really interesting, so I went ahead and bought it. And I don't remember how much it was. This is really cool. This is a like 60s, 70s pepper mill. And it still has pepper in it. I don't think it's probably any good anymore, but why not? This was made by Kitchen Plastics in LA. So that's a fun little piece. These mushroom salt and pepper shakers, I'm not sure if they're hobbyists or not, but they very well could be. I just thought somebody who loves the 70s would totally love those. I also picked up some Luster salt and pepper shakers with a fall scene on the bottom, fall scene on them. Blue, peach, and orange. So I know that people like to have Luster in their collections, and I got them for a really good price, so I can sell them for a really good price. So those were some more fun goodies. I was able to pick up some really awesome stereoscope cards in an old postcard and this old photo. Look at the picture of this woman dressed in this attire from the early 1900s. How stinking cool is that? It looks like the picture was cut out and glued onto this old card. Sorry about that. And then a lot of these, or actually all of these stereoscope cards are religious. Talks about Jesus. We've got Simon shares the burden of the cross. We've got Jesus before the doctors. This one is Jesus falls the first time. And this one is Jesus consoles the women of Jerusalem. So I will probably sell those four together because they obviously go together. And then this is the Twin Falls and Bellows Falls, Vermont. That's a postcard. I'm not sure if anybody would be interested in that. But that all came together. I was really after that picture. Alrighty, so moving right along. I found, or got both of these pieces. Again, I do not remember how much it was. Maybe $5 or $6 for both of them. So this is a program for a basketball tournament that happened in North Dakota in 1956, as well as this really awesome school days booklet, almost like a memory book. It was for, I'm sorry, hold on. Let me put the camera down and I'll show you guys more of this. Some more fun goodies to share with you all. These elephants are absolutely fantastic. One has the trunk going over its head, and this one just has its trunk sticking out. I don't know who makes them, but I think they are absolutely fantastic. No cracks or chips to those. I think some elephant collector would love to get their hands on those. I got this really awesome Bugs Bunny pull toy from 1974. I think it's from 1974. 1976, I'm sorry. So it's a 46-year-old toy and it still works. I am going to try to clean him up a little bit because as you can see, he is a bit dirty. I also managed to get this really awesome amber basket. I don't know who makes it. I always assume Fenton, but that's probably a wrong thing of me to do. It's not pointy hobnails, but there's a little bit of a roughness to them. Great, great piece for fall, boho. You could do so many things with that. So that was a really, really good price. Or piece, and I got it for a good price. And the last thing to conclude my whatnot shopping was this awesome 1970s Coca-Cola cooler bag. I got this along with two other pieces. I do remember the price of it. I got the baskets. One basket, unfortunately, arrived broken. So I got this, the amber basket, and a green basket that unfortunately arrived broken. Is arrive a word? Arrived. Broken. I got the three pieces for $20. So $6.66, I believe, is what I paid a piece. So that's not terrible. So this is great, and it's in really good condition. Normally, I don't really go for the 70s Coca-Cola stuff. I like the early 60s and back. But this was the exception. It's in good shape, and heck, if I wanted to use it like to go to the beach or something, I could. So, folks, that concludes my awesome whatnot shopping haul. Let me know down below in the comment section what were your favorite items from this haul. So this is a high school memory book. It's from 1951. The graphics in here are fantastic. And it wasn't used. Just really, really neat stuff. So I had to have that. So I found some killer pinup, and I actually was surprised that I won some of these pieces because I've been wanting this one for a while. Note I do have my hand covering because she is topless. But look at the fun background. How cool would this be displayed for New Year's because of all the festive colors and the balloons and the streamers? So this was one of the many pieces that I got at one of the Whatnot sales. I'm not sure if this is classified as pinup, but I really liked the patriotic colors on it. And it's of a lady, and it looks like she's phoning her husband, boyfriend, fiance in the army. I don't know if that was probably on a calendar at one point, but I really liked it, so I'm going to put that into my ephemera book. So this is an awesome, awesome piece. It's a Earl Moran pinup calendar. It does have all 12 months. So I'll see if I can go through these really quickly with you all. So I believe this is January, there's February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Love, love that. This is really cool. This is called Facts and Figures, an important annual review with a message everyone can understand. So you open it up. There's a pinup girl right here. And it looks like she's topless, but you can't see her booty. And it says, just taking a peek at days that are past. It's shocking to note how time sped so fast. We flip it to the next page. We've got a hunting girl, and it says, of course there were weeks spent out in the field, looking for markets with profits to yield. Then we've got a girl here, it looks like her boat fell over, and she doesn't look too happy, does she? No, she doesn't. And it says, and sometimes it seemed the deal was all wet, skill and patience were needed when plans were upset. I think this opens up to a bigger image, so hold on one second while I do that. Alrighty, and it gets saucier as we open it up more. So this one says, then came the time to make preparations for complete overhauling and new operations. Alright, and the last page of this awesome piece says, as a finishing touch or two wraps up the year, good friends are remembered with gratitude here. And before the new year gets well underway, this is an opportune moment to say, the season's best to you from the C&M Manufacturing Company in Providence, Rhode Island. Santa Claus is going to be in a lot of trouble if Mrs. Claus catches him looking at this pretty girl here. So it looks like she is wrapping up a gift. And the ribbon is covering up her downstairs region, but you can see her boobies. Santa, you naughty thing. But isn't that cool? And the last piece of ephemera that I got on Whatnot is this awesome movie poster. It's for A Rapturous Beauty, Furry of a Beast, Jungle Woman with Evelyn Ankers and J. Carol Nash. And Aquanetta as the Jungle Woman. I don't know when this movie was out, probably in the 50s, I would assume. I haven't heard of this film, so maybe this was like a B picture or something like that. But look at those graphics. Now, it is a little bit worn and torn. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up reselling this. I possibly will. but we'll see what happens. I probably would have to ask like 35 or 40 bucks because I think I paid about 19 for it. But if you are interested, you can let me know down in the comment section below. Actually, no, email me, skullking95680@yahoo.com. I'll quote you a price if you like it. You can let me know, and then I will send you a money request through PayPal. And the last thing I'd like to share with you all from my shopping experiences on Whatnot happens to be this really awesome fish face. It does say, oops, I have it facing the wrong way. It does say made in Japan. I got this for $1. And, well, here's how it worked. There was a Mexican pottery plain bank and this. I was going for both of them. The person who bid against me and won said that they only wanted the plain bank. They didn't want the fish face. So what the seller did is she just ran the fish face for me for $1 and then I won it. I love it. You all know I love my coastal things. Never seen this one before. I think it was supposed to have a lid at some point, but that was missing. I don't care. I like it anyway. So folks, that's everything I'd like to share with you all from my shopping experiences on Whatnot. Let me know down below in the comment section what were your favorite items from this haul.